Hello there. Hello one, hello all. Welcome to a tiny update for the Blu-ray collection, the Criterion collection here at Casa de WILIscredia. I realize the audio is kind of fucked with the air conditioner going, but we're halfway through July. This is going to be a thing for at least another month and a half at the shortest. So as much as I want to be a sound snob, I also want to be a not sweating while I talk on camera snob. Those of you who know Barnes & Noble, the bookstore. They specialize twice a year. They have a half off sale, 50% off on their Criterion stock, and the times they do it are July and November, which are 4 months from one another. And never is it more frustrating than like when you're in March, April, whatever. But that this year, regardless of the financial situation, which just degraded for me, it just got worse and worse and worse. I had a gift card from something happened where I was given something and it was the wrong thing, and I returned it, and I had a gift card for exactly the price of a 1999 Criterion Blu-ray plus tax, which I think is $21.43. I would show you the no longer useful Barnes & Noble gift card, but it has served its purpose. It hung in there for 9 months, a very long time, since November, and I've been waiting all this time, regardless of whatever was going to happen. If my tax check had come in, maybe I could have a little more fun. But this year's sale happened. It started as of July 10th. I think the dog is barking downstairs now, so there's that. But regardless of whatever the financial situation was, for everything else, I knew I had this gift card that I'll be taking part in at least one Criterion this year. I was going to be able to pick up, and it was kind of hard. It was really kind of hard. Even if I just look at some of the stuff that they have on the page as newly released, Scorsese shorts, which I'm rather unfamiliar with, but Scorsese, it's just, it's Scorsese. It's kind of like Tarantino, Hitchcock, I don't know, Spielberg's in that column, actually. Edgar Wright, I'd put in that column. Edgar Wright did something? Okay, I need to see it. The original War of the Worlds was released last week. And The Great Escape was one that I was kind of clinging on to. Grand Budapest Hotel. A Marriage Story was big on my list too. That comes out, I think, rather soon, if not this week, then next week. But it comes out during the sale. I don't think I've heard The Irishman was announced, but I don't remember how much truth there was to that. It's, I don't follow up on the Blu-ray stuff too much when I'm when I'm not in the market. And lastly, the winner of my choice of gift card, and that is Spike Lee's Bamboozled. Only because I heard a bunch of things about it. If you look at that cover, that is certainly two people in blackface. Again, this is by Spike Lee, Damon Wayans. Which Glover? I can't even read that. Jada Pinkett Smith, Tommy Davidson, and Michael Rappaport. The intrigue is beyond explainable here. There's a bunch of deep. It's a 2K digital restoration with a approved Spike Lee approved the run of it. Surround sound, DTS, HD, master audio track, audio commentary from 2001 featuring Lee. New conversation between Lee and film programmer and critic Ashley Clark. A bunch of interviews, a making of documentary, poster gallery, so on and so forth. This is a film from 2000. It is 136 minutes long. And somebody actually even hinted that this is a movie that I could be doing for Who Would Like That, as the humor is a little... I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm nervous having something like this in my house. It looks... Oh. Well, I'm not going to say I'm excited to see it, but I was so intrigued because I had never heard of this movie, and then it got a Criterion, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And found out Spike Lee directed it, so that kind of intrigued me more. And I had that, in the top of my list. On a much more comfortable, if my taxes were done, I probably would have picked up The Great Escape, the Scorsese shorts thing. Qui-Gon I probably could have waited for, because that's one of those Criterions that I probably would have picked up and waited for. And Marriage Story's probably up there. If I was going to spend $100 this January, this July on, usually that's what I do. Last year, what was it? I had $150. My allowance was $150. So if I was having a short-ended month, that this is not a short-ended month. This is a dire need situation month. 100 probably would have been big. 5 movies for $100 when they're Criterion. You can kind of be happy with that. And so that is that. Depending on what happens with this movie, I'll check back in with you, because Spike Lee is very, very hit or miss for me. Spike Lee, there's some fantastic stuff that he's made that I've enjoyed. Most recently, Black Klansman. There's other stuff that he's made that, Old Boy, I don't know how did he watch the same movie and then get that message. And Summer of Sam seems a little lost. I don't know, but the 25th Hour, great. Most of his stuff from the 90s is really good. So he's not totally hit or miss. He's not M. Night. It's just, I'm intrigued because this is during a period where, I don't know, Summer Sam was what, 99? We'll see. Okay, so that's it. There's my here's my haul video. Can you read them all? Can you read all the movies that I picked up this July? Criterion sale. And listen, I'm in no business to be picking any sort of entertainment up right now, so it's a welcome vacation of sorts. I'm glad I saved that gift card. Do me a favor, let me hear what you picked up this this holiday season. For collectors, this is a really popular time to go pick up Criterions in July. Usually November is kind of a bigger deal because it's close to Christmas and people doing stuff for each other. But let me know what you picked up. Did you let that Great Escape slip by? Did you pick up the Scorsese shorts, or did you pick up the Grand Budapest Hotel, which came out in late April, I think? There's a bunch of stuff that Bruce Lee's Greatest Hits was released on Criterion. The Lady Eve, Come and See. There's a bunch of new stuff. Did you go back and pick up on some old stuff that perhaps you didn't realize you needed to get your hands on? Did you finally break down and pick up Solo on Criterion? Let me know down below. Let me know what you know of Bamboozled down below. But as for pickups, this probably will be it from my channel for a while, unless of course somebody sends something. Glenn has been quite good. Mike sent something, so you know, I'm not saying I would be surprised. I'm not saying I expect it. But if you're expecting me to run out and buy something, don't hold your breath. Again, if you if you enjoy the WILIscredia logo, amongst other things, there's now shirts. We now have multiple shirts where you don't have to have my face on them. It's a Teespring store. I think it's called Planet-CP. I'll have the link down below. But this shirt is there. The tweet from Mr. Blum himself, the actual tweet where he says "Yikes," is part of a shirt. If you watch me on Twitch and are familiar with our Call of Duty clan, 4 hugs. It's got a big gun on it, pink shirt, big gun, and it says 4 hugs. Real manly. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video or have been poking around any other stuff, I would appreciate it if you liked it, to throw that thumbs up down on the video. If you really like what you're looking at, a subscription helps even more. And if you really liked what you looked at, there's a Patreon page where there's exclusives. Patreon.com/WILI. Until next time, I've been CP. You haven't.